Good day, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I'm Joel Veray and taking a course of Bachelor of Science in Psychology at Rizal Memorial Colleges. And of course, part of our subjects is purposive communication. And I am going to discuss the campaign against the illegal drugs in our government, particular the program of Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, which is it is called Reduction, Demand and Supply Reduction Program. Now, one of the main problems in various countries in the world is the illegal drugs, right? Because it is not just a simple vice, but it is an addiction in which the person addicted to it will not only destroy himself but also his good future. Now, illegal drugs are considered like a serious disease like cancer because the person who will be subject to this vice will become a bad person involved in various criminal activities such as kidnapping, theft, rapist, murderer, and many more others, ladies and gentlemen. That's why in other countries such as China, Indonesia, and many other countries, death is imposed on people who are caught on supplying illegal drugs, right? Although there are also countries where only life imprisonment is given by the judges, and an example of that is the Philippine country, in our country itself, for the reason that there is no existing law that imposes the death penalty against drug syndicates. That's why former Senate President Tito Soto thought of making a law to intensify the fight against illegal drugs when he was a senator in 2002. Right? The Republic Act 9165, or better Non-Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002, passed through the plenary of the Congress and became a full law after being signed by the President of the Philippines, it was former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in that said year. According to the law, ladies and gentlemen, anyone caught in the possession of drugs and caught in the distribution of illegal drugs will be charged without bail in our court, and if found guilty, this sentence will be punished by reclusion perpetual or imprisonment for life. And in fact, part of the provisions of the said law is the campaign for information regarding the bad things that will be done to a person's life, and this is done by the PDEP personnel in all areas of our community. And classic, for example, for that, in schools, in barangays, in different offices, and many others. This program, by the way, was called a reduction of supply and demand of illegal drugs, through which the number of people who use illegal drugs will be reduced and the supply and demand of drugs in the market will be weakened too. The said program has been successful because the number of its users, has been reduced, which makes it difficult to obtain or find it, especially since the authorities are relentless in catching members of drug cartel syndicates. The supply of drugs in the country has been greatly reduced since 2016 due to the severe war declared by former President Rodrigo Duterte, and because of this, many have been caught and charged. Illegal drugs worth billions of pesos were confiscated by the police authorities. So, the demand for illegal drugs drastically reduced further from 2016 to 2022 due to the Tokhang that was implemented throughout the country. So, millions of users actually and also the pushers surrendered to the government, where many of them were rehabilitated by the government, and those who fought against authorities died in the height of operations against illegal drugs throughout the Philippines. Okay, so to the youth And to all the individuals who are currently using and distributing it, it would be better to stop before everyone is caught, because there are only two things that can be happen to you, and they will be, maybe it will be imprisoned or killed. You will be killed by the police authorities. So let us not waste our life and good future because of drugs, and devote all our time to sports, studies, serving God, and many others. In these ways, you will not be killed by the authorities during their operations. Do not waste your life because of these drugs, illegal drugs. Your life is worth, build your future, and mind your future. Say no to drugs, yes to sports. Thank you for listening and watching. God bless.